The Chippewas will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Michigan's offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Underwood. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Central Michigan's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. On the option. Quick toss. Got enough for the first down. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they the first down on the play.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Temple. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. On the option. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Looking for a gap. It's Hayes. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. On first down, here comes this offense. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Chippewas just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Scanning the field, it's Lavis. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Chippewas in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go to the ground. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Leaves it with the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's second and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be third and long. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Handoff from the shotgun. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. He's up to 47 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Klein. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He'll ride his man on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Lavis. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Blasted as he lets it go. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They'll go to the toss. Running to Green. Got the first down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Chippewas are on the move. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Nice move to keep running. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick pass on the fly motion. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. we've reached the end of the period. Central Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man quickly. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've had to settle for a couple of field goals on 3 previous red zone trips. They'd love to get it in on 2nd and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They're now up 9-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. And that will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Flushed out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Simpson. Quick step and go. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. You start the season, top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
That's reeled in. It's Marsh.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air. It's Keene. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Chippewas have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gives it to the back on the draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. They run the reverse. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Simpson. And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And it's good from 58 yards out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rides the back and leaves it. He's past the 30. He's now up to 95 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Chippewas decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll take it himself. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. On the ground, it's Haynes. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Keene. Got a man. It's Haynes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. The short hands, it's Haynes. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Wolverines. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Gives it on the option. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Lavis. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. And the Chippewas line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Might be calling a hot route. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The option look. He'll toss it. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Central Michigan takes over and we'll get another look at this offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert.
You know, when you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. That's decision there by the quarterback.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Chippewas with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now they'll run the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Labus. Fears the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So here comes the Michigan offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Lets it fly. With the catch, it's Klein. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent, making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Klein. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him.
Oh, there's always football with a bad pitch. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Rides the back on the option, the give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Now on the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Lavis. Here's the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Simpson. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Wolverines will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Goes to the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Plows through the defense. They'll stop him short on 3rd down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. The Chippewas send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Back to pass, it's King. Finds his man, it's Marsh. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Caught in the backfield, it's Simpson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this.
Sprinting away. He's at the touchdown, Chippewas. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Klein. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the left. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the back. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Punt is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So here comes the Michigan offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Intercepted, and the defense is set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away. On the other hand, lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contenders. The choice is yours.